What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero.
And Lizzie.
And welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, apparently we were in a trap.
Yeah, stuff happened.
Yeah, a lot happened. And the trial was suspended, but now we're getting back in action. We got Usami here, rather Monami here.
Yes.
Who's gonna chat with us a bit.
And then we're gonna get back into this trial.
Yeah, trial hype.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Let's go, Lizzie.
Sorry. I was like, why are we taking so long? I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
Shocker.
Aww. Seriously? He's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
Why?
We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it all turned out bloody instead.
Yikes.
Yeah. No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this.
What are we supposed to remember, Monami? Please do tell us. Minasan, ganbatte ne.
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself, and don't forget to say frequently.
With all due respect, though, I like the line in the middle, don't lose to yourself. That's actually really good advice. A lot of people psych themselves out, push themselves down, or put themselves down, and
sometimes your greatest enemy is yourself.
this is true. Okay, so here we are.
Yep.
We're back. Hinata Hajime. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist? Oh, quick notes. We forgot to mention at the very beginning of the trial who we thought for like initial guesses.
Oh yeah.
At this point in the trial, we let you know what our guesses were. Really, we didn't really have any sort of inclination.
Really have any confidence in, and I kind of feel like at this point in the trial, you're not really supposed to have a guess.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can have guesses, but at the same time, it's probably far from conclusive.
Yeah, because I think there's still a lot of pieces that are still
so we didn't, to clear it up, like, we didn't really have any strong guesses. It would have just been more so for, like, a near random guess.
Yeah.
So, sorry about that. But, does something like that even exist? Huh? It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing. If only he actually died from each time he confused everyone else.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
No, come on, we need you.
No. If that had happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
I love the voice acting for that.
Agreed.
It's so good now.
What's it called? What was the third thing that was killed?
It was
the Tin Man?
Yeah, Tin Man cut to pieces.
Okay, Tin Man no heart.
Yes.
Do you think Komaeda would reflect that?
Not having a heart?
Yeah.
I mean, kinda.
I can, like, see it kind of from, like, other people's perception.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, we understand Komaeda a bit better, and we know that, like, he's actually got a heart, but, Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place. That rule is too harsh, and I couldn't get killed because of that. He wants to die so badly.
I know, weird.
Seriously, just shut up already. Shut up forever.
That's what he's trying to do.
I know, right? So he shuts up.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Oh, little Nanami, just conjecturing. Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did, that's only because of Monokuma's rule. But what if they intended to kill the 3rd person and then the rule was created?
It's not that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
Thanks for the refresher game.
2番目に殺されたライオンの方なんだけど
About the lion that got killed second.
西園寺の見立てに使われたやつだな。
That's the one Saionji's body was imitating, right?
見立てって言うけどさあのライオンって弓矢で貼り付けにされてたよね
Even though we called it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? That's what I remember thinking. The lion murder didn't line up exactly. It just gets tied up to a tree at the end.
Right. I think this is gonna lead to calling it out as like, oh, it was a last second imitation. As in like Saionji's murder was like not planned, and so in the moment thought of, oh, I can make it like an imitation, and that would try to
That'll like throw people off.
Yeah. The way Monokuma walks is so
だ
funny.
けど
Yeah.
西園寺さんの死体で貼り付けに使われたのってどこにでもあるようなガムテープだったよ
But Saionji's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
弓矢で正確に見立てるのが大変だから身近な代用品を使ったってだけじゃないですか
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
まあそうなんだろうけどその姿勢が中途半端だなって思うんだよね
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes us feel incomplete.
殺害順序の5人が最初から犯人の計画に盛り込まれてたものなら
I think you're totally right.
Yeah.
If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning,
They would have done it to like complete.
they would have done it to
そ
completion,
れ
exactly.
相応の準備をした上できっちり正確に見立てをするはずだと思うんだよね
They should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
まあ中途半端な見立てで気づいてもらえなかったらその計画自体が無意味になっちまうしな
Oh, this gives me a chance to talk about back in one of the episodes. A lot of you guys were like, "Wait, what was that baka sound?" That you guys like included, and that's because there's been a joke that like I like censor Kuzuryu with like bakas, and Mitarai Mango has made like a fun like fan video in which there's like censorship with like the word baka. So I figured I would censor Lizzie via me saying baka. And it's like a really
with
funny
my
way.
accidental cursing.
Yes. So, like, for example, but if we never realized it was a half baka imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
で、何が言いたい？あの見立ては計画的ではなかったとでも？
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
っていうか西園寺さんの殺人自体がね
I'm saying Saionji's murder wasn't.
Yeah. Taka's like, what?
What?
And we're just like, yeah,
Okay,
pretty straightforward. We
seems right,
thought
seems-
that like since the investigation.
Yeah.
What? Saionji's murder wasn't planned.
見立てが不十分なのは分かりますけどさすがに飛躍しすぎじゃないですかね
I understand the imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
Something interesting about the Japanese she just used there. She used sasugani, which means like as you would expect, which is kind of like for adding a little bit of shade to this statement. Like, oh, like Nanami, like typical of you to like make too many like assumptions for like this.
Okay.
見立ての不十分さだけじゃないよ他にも不自然なところがあるからそう言ってるんだよ
It's not just the poor imitation. There are other strange details.
Another thing about that also like makes it seem like Sumiki is like a little defensive at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, that could be totally like a little bit of a stretch, and like to the average person playing the English translation, that wouldn't be a thing, right? So like, I don't know
that's
if they
true.
like wouldn't want to like
Yeah.
stress that detail.
不自然なところってなんだ
Strange details? Like what?
例えば西園寺さんがどうしてライブハウスに行ったのかとか
Cue non-stop debate in which we talk about
About
Sonia.
Sonia, yeah. Like for example, why did Saionji go to the music venue?
Why did Saionji go to the music venue?
そこにあの殺人の真相が隠されてるってことか
So, you're saying the truth behind Saionji's murder is hidden?
でも見当もつかねえけどな
Don't worry, guys. I'll play Silver Surfer and I'll find out the truth.
Huh?
Logic dive?
Oh,
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to
I
say.
think you mentioned this earlier about
正しくなってきやがった
Saionji going to the music venue and maybe seeing the killer kill Yuki, and then the killer having to kill Saionji because Saionji saw them.
Right. Yeah, that's what I thought would like. Yeah, that's the only way I think she would get involved in it. However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 Dark Devas of Destruction are getting riled up. Oh,
They're so cute.
they're so cute. Why Saionji went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I should play a minigame. I need to find that out, no matter the cost. Alright, non-stop debate. Cue Sonia's testimony.
Yep.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
There isn't one. Okay.
Let's
Let's
find
just
out.
see what they have.
Maybe motel room key is what I think. But why did Saionji go to the music venue? There's no way we know that.
犯人に呼び出されたんじゃねえかな
Bless you? Question mark.
それは違うと思う
That's not it.
犯人に連れ去られた
Maybe she got abducted by the killer. I don't think that's the case because
Maybe
Because
we
the
to
key-
use.
she went of her own free
Yeah,
will.
probably that.
I think that's what we have to agree with. Or
因果律の意志により導
is
い
guided
By the will of causality.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I need to find out why Saionji went to the music venue. Okay, so I think we agree with Saionji. Bless you.
Thank you, but are we supposed to use the motel room
Or
key?
Sonia. I think that shows that she went of her own volition.
Oh,
She brought
right.
the key with her.
Because she had her key.
Yeah.
犯人に呼び出された
And it also like makes sense to agree with what Sonia is saying.
Agreed.
You know?
I
Just,
definitely
like,
think
in
we're supposed to
general.
agree with Sonia.
連れ去られたとかかもな
Hey, just stay put. Wow. There's a random one.
There
Nice.
we go.
Consent.
Consent!
I think it's so funny.
Same.
I'm learning the kanji for consent. Actually,
ソニアの
just
言う
right
通
now
り
in
だ
Anki. Sorry, that's
あい
irrelevant.
つは自分の意思でライブハウスに向かったんだ
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
やはりそうですよね
So, exactly as I assumed.
Oh, something about Hanamura's portrait thing. Obviously, you pointed out the fork in the night. I think someone commented that it's only the killers who get the customized portraits like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see what Pekayama said.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too.
どうして自分から行くんだよ誰かに呼び出されたとかじゃねえのか
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
サインジさんは絶望病を警戒するあまりみんなのことを避けて部屋に閉じこもってたんだよ
Saionji locked herself in a room because she was being overly cautious of the Despairies disease, you know.
そんな人が誰かに呼び出されたからってホイホイ外出するとは考えられないんじゃないかな
I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
連れ去られたってのはなんでねえんだ
There's no way she got abducted?
サイオンジは泊まってた部屋にちゃんと鍵をかけて外出してたんだぞ
Saionji locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
無理やり連れ去られたとしたら部屋に鍵なんてかける暇はねえってか
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
鍵をかけたのは犯人かもしんねえだろサイオンジを連れ去ったことを隠すためにさ
Wow, Owari, that's a pretty smart
I
thing
know,
to
it's
read
a pretty,
into.
like-
Look at you coming up with a solid counter argument.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Saionji got abducted?
だったらあんな懐の奥深くに鍵を入れたりしないでもっと目立つ場所に入れておくはずだ
Yeah,
Solid.
I was gonna think. I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key. That's even her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more
だっ
obvious.
て誰かに見つけてもらわなくちゃその偽装工作の意味自体がなくなるしな
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. But what if the killer knew that and intentionally
Really
put it
put it
that
all the
deep
way
for
in the
that
deep.
reason?
あの時実際に鍵を取り出したのはお前だったよなだったらそれくらいは
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
俺は負けねえぞ
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, we're gonna
Battle
showdown.
time!
Yo, got my new mouse ready.
が間違いだってのか
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Yeah.
最初で最後の見せ場かもしんねえんだから活躍させてくれたっていいだろ
Oh, what he knows.
Yeah.
This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you let me shine already?
Flip, 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 flip.
いやそういう問題じゃ
No, that's not the issue. Hinata's like, I'm not just trying to take away your one moment. I just
Yeah.
genuinely think you're
I just
wrong.
wanna, like, fix this.
でかい口聞くのもそこまでだぞ今すぐ黙らせてやる
Shut up! Even enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now. Whoa.
This music, I love this music. Oh man, she looks like she's going
She's
super
scary.
saiyan. Okay, so what are we shutting her up with?
Probably
Sonia's
Sonia's
account.
account.
サイオンジは部屋に閉じ
Oh, that's right.
込められたんだ
Attack.
やっぱ連れ去られたとしか考えらんねえ犯人が 西園寺の部屋に押し入って強引にさらってったんだよ。あいつはちっぽくて弱そうだから犯人に狙われちまったんだ。
Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I make an advance? I did it! I did it! Oh, shoot. Okay. We're back. But Saionji's room is locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? I'm so ready. I'm so on point. It's more likely that Saionji locked the door herself. Oh, man. That's next level. I'm left clicking so hard. Yes! Oh man, further advance. Okay, there's no reason for the killer to put the key in Saionji's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Oh.
That's probably not it.
Oh, yeah.
I just clicked in reaction to the first
Yeah,
statement,
same.
and then Saionji's kimono was all messed up. There should be no doubt about that. It's true. Her kimono was messed up. I should have seen that. Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to hit those. Darn it. She fought the killer. There we go.
Okay, cool.
Kirasete morau.
That's a pretty involved game.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. I think overall I did pretty well there though.
Yeah, except for the accidental miss of like cutting the weak statement. But
Yeah, it's pretty good though. The reason Saionji's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
西園寺さんはご自身の着物の着付けにかなりご苦労されている様子でした。
Saionji seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono.
きっとそれも彼女が部屋に閉じこもってたことの理由の一つだったのだと思います。
I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room.
ですから私が彼女に教えて差し上げたのです。
That is why I informed her.
ライブハウスになら大きな鏡があるのでそれを使ってみたらいかがでしょうかと。
I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
じゃああいつの服が乱れてたのは犯人とバトったからじゃなかったのか。
Then the reason her kimono was messed up was it because she fought the killer?
あいつはあの乱れた着物の着付けをするために自分からライブハウスに行ったんだよ。
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
わかったよ。俺の負けだ。煮るなり焼くなり脱がすなり好きにしろ。
I get it, I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes, do whatever you want to me.
That's like, in a Tamiki way, kind of like revealing / concerning.
Oh.
Because like, boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. That doesn't fit in that set of like things.
No, it doesn't.
Right? Like, boil me, burn me, grill me, like, burn me at the stake, like, that sort of thing. You don't
like
just like
cooking
throw,
thing.
take off my clothes in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my god. Soda, you're such a
Soda,
boy.
now is not the time.
No.
Hinata, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat, or better yet, make her do a little something.
Something.
Heck no.
だったら犯人には予想できなかったはずだよね。西園寺さんがライブハウスに来ることなんてさ。
Then the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Saionji would go to the music venue.
その情報を西園寺に吹き込んだソニアは別だがな。
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Saionji with that information.
来るのは分かったとしても、いつ来るかまでは予測できませんよ。
Pekuyama's thing doesn't look too different.
Yeah, agreed. It looks like just a little messier, maybe. Maybe there's
Maybe
just
like wider,
swords,
like blades.
but
maybe?
I don't really think so.
I don't really see it, but
Anyways, though I know she would go there, there's no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
そうだよ。貴様はなかなかセンスのいい服を着ているようだが。
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Kazuichi, Soda, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Wait, what?
I don't know.
二度と着られぬように消し済みにしてやろうか。もちろん貴様自身をだ。
What's
Do you
up with
want me
this
to
obsession
incinerate
with
your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Everyone's talking about clothes and taking them
And
off.
burning them off.
Yeah.
田中さん、やめてあげてください。
Tanaka, please stop, for his sake.
俺の方が下っ端みたいな止め方でしたけど
Soda's just super happy.
Yep. Huh? What do you mean for my sake?
当然だ俺様は貴様を殺すチャンスを少なくとも10回は見逃してやっている
Of course, I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
で犯人にも予想できなかったんならどうして西園寺はライブハウスで殺されてたんだ
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Saionji get killed in the music venue?
不幸な偶然としか考えられないよ。
The only thing I can think of is there was an unfortunate coincidence.
偶然
Coincidence?
Yeah.
多分彼女は自分から向かったライブハウスで運悪く犯行現場に出くわしちゃったんだよ。
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
what we were
agree.
thinking.
その口封じに殺されたってのか
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
ちょうど犯人がミオダさんの殺害に取り掛かろうとした頃だったんじゃないかな。
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki.
きっとミオダさんはもう麻袋をかぶせられてて、だから犯人は躊躇なくその場で。
The killer most likely had already placed the bag over her head, and without hesitation,
So the killer, in this case, must have seen the movie beforehand
yes,
and is able to think on their feet pretty quickly,
yeah.
right?
Aww.
それで殺されちまったのか
Saionji.
Bible toast for Saionji. Killed Saionji.
ただ今回の犯人が一筋縄じゃいかないのはその偶然を自分の犯行に加えちゃった点だよね。
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
それが見立てを使った殺害順序の誤認トリックか
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, actually. And that's like I said, like really quick thinking.
Look, yeah.
So now we need to like kind of unravel that, right?
Yeah.
And
So
so
it's
if we
not an
establish that
imitation
like
murder,
Saionji
really.
was just like a coincidence, it's not an imitation murder.
Yeah.
What was the original motive, right?
Yes.
つまりそのゲスな小悪党は当初は見立てなどやるつもりはなかったということか
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first. That said, it still seemed like the original like killing of Ibuki seemed like an imitation, right?
But we didn't we mention that it was really easy to get like Ibuki to probably commit suicide if we just like told her to?
Yeah, but in the same way the first person was killed in
Oh,
Legend
yeah.
of Motomi, right?
Yeah.
So like I feel like that's inherently like intentionally an imitation. But at least Saionji's wasn't.
No, but I think
So, like, you'd have to
having
wonder
just
why.
one of them as like a, I feel like if it was just a hanging with one victim, people wouldn't have immediately gone to imitation murder.
I do.
Okay.
だったら犯人が当初から計画していたトリックって何だったんだろうね。
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? Oh, you know
こ
what?
こまで狡猾な犯人が何も用意しないでミオダさんを殺すわけないもんね。
What probably happened was they were maybe planning on killing Ibuki a different way, but then had to kill Saionji that way, and then decided to hang Ibuki because of the
Yeah,
imitation murder.
I mean that's what I was thinking too. But they mentioned that Hinata said that like they probably already had the hemp bag on Ibuki and were ready to go, and then Saionji walked in on it.
I know, but that doesn't necessarily mean they were gonna hang her, even though she had a head bag over her head. I know that strongly correlates because you always like cover a person's head when you hang them,
Yeah, I
but
guess
like
that's fair.
she could have done something else.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. I was thinking of that, but I also like don't know what other way she would have been killed
Yeah,
based on like everything else we have.
yeah, that's true. There wasn't evidence of like another way of Ibuki
And,
being
like,
killed.
The camcorder was already brought, or the transmitter was already brought there from the motel.
No, the transmitter was always at the music venue.
Was it?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, so then we're talking about like a really impromptu murder where someone had a plan to kill Ibuki in a particular way,
Yeah,
and then Saionji walked in and then killed Saionji, and then was like, oh, now I can't kill Ibuki the same way,
yeah, and now I have
and
to
now I have to make an imitation
imitation
murder.
to throw them off.
Yes, and that all happened, and then they came up with a plan to use the transmitter to send a video with like the candlelight and the curtain. That sounds like a lot.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I feel like the Ibuki murder was already planned that way,
Well,
and that's what Saionji walked in on.
That's the exact opposite of what you said like 2 minutes ago.
Well, no, I meant like... oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Right?
I don't know.
Because, like, yeah, that idea crossed my mind too. But then it just seemed like it was
why
just
would you
too
pick hanging?
infeasible, you know?
Yeah, why would you pick hanging without the intention of setting up the imitation murder?
Right.
I don't know.
Okay, well, that was a good.
Yeah,
good
a little
food for thought.
discussion.
Good little discussion. Break.
They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
心当たりがあるんですか？
Do you have any ideas?
Oh,
Thinking Nanami with the hood on.
yeah. Nanami in the hood.
なんだよ肝心なことがわかんねえんじゃねえか
Darn, you don't know the most important part. The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Komaeda just looking cheeky as always.
Komaeda's
He's
like,
just smiling.
he's like, oh, you guys are trying to figure out the killer's original plan? Don't worry.
I probably
I'll give
already
you guys
got it.
5 more seconds and I'll let you know. Don't worry. Keep thinking.
なあ、狛江だ。お前は何か心当たりないのか？
Oh my god, she asked Komaeda!
Hinata asked Komaeda for help?
Duh.
Oh. I mean, he's obviously not doing it in a very romantic way.
I know, but
this
we're
is like
just
the
like,
first time in
liter-
forever that he
he
wasn't
does-
trashing on Komaeda.
Yeah.
You know?
He's
So
actually like
it's all relative.
acknowledging Komaeda's like understanding of the situation
Yeah.
and like asking him for ideas.
It's all relative. Oh my god, I want to see Komaeda. I can't wait to see Komaeda's reaction.
おいいつまで黙って
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is great. He's gonna be like, Soda, you told me to stay shut up forever.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
うん、喋っていいの？
You're right though. You're right.
Yup. Oh, am I allowed to speak?
いや、鳥肌が立つほど嬉しいよ。みんなが僕みたいなクズを頼ってくれるなんてさ。
Shout out to Kuzu.
Kuzu no Honkai. I was actually gonna make the scum joke.
Oh, really?
And then if you guys are watching Kuzu no Honkai this season, let
Yeah,
us know.
it's pretty good
We're
so far.
really liking it.
Um,
It's depressing and really messed up.
The first episode was really good. We were so about the second episode.
Yeah.
But,
We still need to watch the third episode.
Yeah.
So no spoils.
but oh, I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
で、どうなんだ？
So, what do you think?
口チェックしてる間にずっと考えてたんだけど、やっと結論が出たよ。
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut, but now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion.
宮田さんはやっぱり自殺なんかじゃない。
I mean, admittedly, I think we were on that.
I was like,
We were on that wavelength already, but Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
はあ、何の話してんだ？
huh? What are you talking about?
死んだふりをしつつ偽装工作をした可能性ならあるんじゃないかと思ってたんだけど。
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene.
でも思い出したんだ。ミオラさんの足の裏には血痕がついてたんだよ。
But now I remember there was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
だからもし彼女が死んだふりをした後で偽装工作のためにライブハウスを歩き回ったら、
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene,
きっとその血痕付きの足跡がライブハウスの至るところに残っちゃうはずなんだ。
oh, that's something we hadn't thought of.
Yeah, that is something that we hadn't thought of.
That said, if the blood had dried, I don't think it would really leave footprints.
But I don't think there was enough time. There's probably not enough time for the blood to completely dry, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. There'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
だから死んだふりをしてたとは考えられないんだ。ミオラさんが自殺ってのはありえないんだよ。
So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
あのなその話はとっくに終わってんだよ
Same, because of you.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
そうなの？
Huh? Really?
これは参ったな。笑ってごまかすしかないみたいだね。
Komaeda.
Oh my god. That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
マジかよ役立たずにも程があんだろ
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be. No. Wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around. I mean, who's to say she had to walk around?
There was
in
also
her
no
slippers?
blood on the step stool. On the, like, stepping of the step stool.
On like the, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
on the steps
which means
themselves.
that if Ibuki had committed suicide herself, she would have had blood on her slippers, and there would have been blood on the step stool as she was walking up, which I think comes into the play with your idea of the theatrics, with someone else had to have done it, who didn't have blood on their feet.
I'm also thinking now, like, if she committed suicide, like, it would have to be after Saionji's death, right?
Yeah.
So she'd fake her own death, and then kill Saionji, tamper with the crime scene, and then hang herself, right?
Yeah.
I guess in that case, the blood would have to be fresh enough to create footprints. But I'm trying to think if there's, like, does she have to walk around in her, like, slippers?
I mean, I guess she could have taken it off, but I don't think there was a place that she could have, like, washed her feet.
But, like, it's not like they took off her shoes. Right?
Well, but... What do you mean?
Like, what if she walked around barefoot?
I know, but then I don't think there was a place for her to wash her feet before.
Yeah, but why does she
we
need to
didn't
wash
take
her
off
feet if she
slippers.
never takes off her slippers?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think that's a thing we can argue.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think this might play into the idea of the theatrics coming up.
Yeah. Maybe he's
Like
going to say,
someone
maybe there
else-
were footprints and they were just wiped off.
That's
Like
also
that one
true.
area, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, it would depend
But I
on where
guess
Saionji
all
was
over
killed.
the place, and there was only one place that there was blood that was really cleaned up, really.
Yeah, that's true.
おかしいおかしいぞ
That's strange. That's very strange.
おかしいって何がですか？
Strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints. There's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Kamada said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the... Oh, we're on the clock.
Oh.
Why weren't there any footprints? I wonder... I mean,
Maybe something smudge on the floor?
that's what I'm thinking. But, like, that's what I was just saying, right?
Yeah. But, I mean, I feel like that's the only thing I can think of
Yeah. That's all I
that
can
really,
think of
like,
here.
connects.
Let's give it a go.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It may be disrespectful of me to say this.
But there's no problem with that, right?
しまった
Everyone's staring. Looks like I just made a fool of myself in front of everyone. Okay, but what else?
That's gonna be.
What else could it be?
Alright, try. Let's.
Well, I mean, then we're on the clock.
Oh, right. What was the question again?
Pretty much why wouldn't there be
Footprints.
footprints?
We could try the video.
Mr. Kamada said if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints? On the stepladder?
A couple of things I think. Stepladder,
I
yeah.
think the stepladder. I think part of it, what's it called? Might be that it was tipped over. Or something like that. And so they didn't necessarily have to walk on the step part of it itself.
But it,
これで証明
oh,
できる
okay.
I don't know if the reasoning was right, but apparently that's the right
今ならあの
evidence.
脚立を使って首吊りしたなら踏み台に足跡が残ってないのはおかしいよな
Okay, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
With the whole like, there weren't any bloody footprints on the actual stepladder itself.
right.
Okay.
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
なかったのかな
Huh? There weren't?
あの脚立の踏み台は綺麗なままだった足跡や血痕なんてどこにもなかったんだ
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
そんな小さなことに気づくなんてすごすぎるそれが選ばれし超高校級の才能なんだね
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate. What are you talking about? That face.
I know, Hinata's face. He's like,
You're obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Komaeda Naito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
yeah.
Ooh.
You shouldn't underestimate
So now
him.
this is really cool because Hinata is finally
finally recognizing.
acknowledging how smart Komaeda is.
Yeah.
And how on top of all this he is.
Yeah.
And not only that, he's really smart and really good at it. He's able to, like,
Lead people there.
very subtly
Yeah.
lead people to his plane.
Yeah.
Right? The Komaeda plane.
Ascend to the Komaeda plane.
Ascend to the Komaeda plane. I like that.
でも日向さんは言ってましたよね。宮田さんが 脚立を登る映像を見たって。
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
So that couldn't have been Ibuki.
Yeah.
I think where we're gonna go with this.
三浦さんが脚立を登ったのは間違いないと思うんですけど、
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
むしろその映像の方がおかしかった
There's
ん
a
だよ。
lot of funny things about that
Yeah,
video.
no kidding.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
There's nothing funny about a video like that. Not on me. Gosh, why would you even suggest such a thing?
そうその映像に何らかのトリックが仕掛けられていたのだな。
I see. So there was some kind of theatrics arranged in that video.
I was just gonna say, time to talk about your theatrics that you've been talking about this whole time.
Theatrics on!
ただそれがわかるのは日向くんだけだけどね。その映像を見てるのは彼だけだからね。
But that's something only Hinata would know, since he's the only one who saw that video. So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, which means it's all up to you, Hinata. He's the only one who saw the video.
I know, but is that a reference?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Why? You give me this? She's giving me this look like, what is that supposed to mean? Am I supposed to get this? Like,
I feel like I was like, it's all up to you. Though you were saying it in a voice that like made it seem like it was a reference to something, and I was like, oh no, it's another reference I don't get.
no,
Okay.
I'm just telling Hinata it's all up to him.
It is all up to him.
It's all up to him. He's the only one who saw the video. He's the only one who can relay what was actually seen in the video.
Yeah.
So if he forgets a detail, if he doesn't mention every single thing,
AKA if we forget a detail.
yeah, everyone else is equally uninformed.
Yes.
And this means if Hinata's the killer, he contains the power over the rest of the case.
Oh, for sure. Except for we already established that Hinata's not the killer because
Yes.
of the ticket.
Yes, and whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hey.
でも、俺は
ひなたさん、お願いします。
Hinata, I leave it in your hands.
Oh my gosh. Is this gonna be one of those moments where like everyone rallies together and is like, Hinata, I trust you. Hinata, I
you can
trust
do it. It's like gonna go to each person.
Let's go around in a non-stop debate and use a hope truth bullet on everyone's counter arguments.
Oh, TBT.
Oh my
That
god.
was such a like heartwarming.
That was
like,
such a
dialogue.
great moment. I love that.
任せる以上は頑張れとか言わないからさ。まあ始めちゃってよ。
Duh.
Sorry,
Sorry, if there wasn't the Hinata Komaeda ship, I would hardcore ship Nanami and Hinata, but
Yup,
alas.
I feel that too.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well, you should just get started already. It's so like Nanami.
I know.
やってみる。
Yeah, I'll definitely try. Hinata is gonna get it done.
I
Gonna
know.
get the job done. If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. And you're gonna have to clear it up
In the next episode!
Ooh, man, I'm so excited to see
know!
what we're gonna clear up in this video and everything, and then how everyone else is gonna take it. I'm
I think
sure
it's
there's
gonna
gonna be
be the
someone who's gonna be
hair.
like, but how can we trust Hinata?
Yeah.
And we're gonna be
Well,
like,
but we've already established Hinata's innocent.
I know.
Oh,
But, like,
but, like,
not
trust
everyone
his
in
memory.
Danganronpa is rational.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So I'm excited. I think it might be the hair.
The hair.
The hair, maybe the curtain or something like
I
that.
think the
we can
hair is
talk
gonna be
about-
important.
Or we could talk about the curtain maybe with like bringing up that room that Nanami took us to. So
The conference room.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it should
ideas.
be good. But I hope you guys are hyped too. But we'll see you guys in the next episode. But until then, this is Midnight Zero,
And Lizzie.
and this mission is complete.